Hello everyone. Good morning to you brother, to you sister. Is this September of 14th, 2025. As you prepare to go to church, there is a short message for you to ponder on. This is from John chapter 15 and verse 2. It is Jesus speaking about the branch that bears fruit, and you are the branch, you are that branch. So in John 15 verse 2, Jesus says, He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, He prunes, so that it will be even more fruitful. These are the words of Jesus as He was speaking to His disciples just before He was crucified. He told them that He is the vine and that the disciples, you and me, are the branches, and that His Father is the husbandman who cuts off every branch that bears no fruit. Now the fruit that Jesus is speaking about is elaborated by Paul in Galatians chapter 5. Let us go to Galatians chapter 5 and verse 22. This is the fruit Jesus is talking about. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, patience, peace, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. This is the fruit that Jesus was talking about in that John 15 verse 2. It is the fruit of the Spirit. So every branch that does not bear the fruit of the Spirit, God cuts it off and throws it into the fire. I want to assure you, this is true. When people talk about fruit, they talk about winning souls to Christ. But I don't find any verse in the Bible that is talking like that. The only verse that I see, which is very explicit about the fruit, is this Galatians chapter 5 and verse 22. Now, every branch, meaning every disciple of Christ, or every believer who does not bear the fruit of love, God cuts it off. Every believer who does not bear the fruit of joy, God cuts it off. Every believer that is a branch that bears no fruit of peace, God cuts it off. Every branch that bears no fruit of patience, no fruit of kindness, no fruit of goodness, no fruit of faithfulness, no fruit of gentleness, no fruit of self-control, that branch, God cuts it off. You remember the tree that Jesus cursed when He went to look for a fruit and He found no fruit on that tree. Jesus was not obsessed by hunger. Jesus was not overruled by hunger. So when he went to that tree, going to that tree to look for the fruit, he was looking for the fruit of the Spirit. That tree is a believer. The tree is also a believer. So Jesus saw that it had green, it was leafy, it had green leaves, denoting that there is fruit. But when he went there was no fruit, and he cast it, and it withered. So the casting of it and the withering of it is the cutting off of the branch. Because that branch, once it is under a curse, it withers. When it withers, it will start consuming nutrients from the tree. And when it dries down to the tree also will start drying. So the branch must be cut off so that it does not affect the tree, that is the vine. So as you prepare to go to church, I want you to understand, keep it in mind that you must bear fruit within the church that you fellowship. Bear fruit of love, bear fruit of joy, bear fruit of peace, bear fruit of patience, bear fruit of kindness, bear fruit of goodness, bear fruit of faithfulness, bear fruit of gentleness, show fruit of self-control. And these attributes do not source from human ability. You don't try to. You receive the Holy Spirit so that you can show the fruit of the Spirit. If you don't receive the Holy Spirit, you will do your best to produce these things, but everything that sources from the ability of the flesh is abominable before God. You will not be able in the flesh to bear this fruit. This fruit is like an orange with the pieces inside, and these pieces are 9 of them. So the 9 pieces must be found in you. Anyone with the Holy Spirit will bear these 9 pieces of the fruit of the Spirit. So this is a message for you as you prepare to go to church. May God bless you in the church where you fellowship. May the grace of the Lord be with you the whole day. May heaven be open above you today. Not above the church, no, above you. To release the windows of the grace of God upon your life. To be able to bear these qualities. So, God bless you, and the best wishes in the fellowship where you fellowship today.